Hello, my name's Charlotte and I teach the Family and Children's Yoga at Ironstone Wellbeing in Kettering. So here today I'm filming in the lovely sunshine a special Easter sequence for you. So let's get our bodies moving. So first of all, we're going to stand up nice and tall in mountain pose. So mountain pose, we're going to pretend we are the sunrise. So we breathe in and the sun comes up and our hands go above our heads, and as we breathe out, we bring our arms back down to our sides. We breathe in and the sun comes all the way up, and as we breathe out, our hands go down towards our sides. One more time. We breathe in, our arms go all the way up, and as we breathe out, our arms come down towards our sides. We're going to breathe in this time, have our hands in the air, and we're going to fold forwards into an umbrella pose. Now we're going into umbrella pose because it's April, and in April we have lots of April showers. So we're going to fold forwards into umbrella pose with your hands on the floor. Keep your legs straight if you can, bend them if you need to. After umbrella pose, we're going to step our feet to the side and go down into chick pose. There's lots of little chicks hatching out of their eggs at this time of the year. You could also bring your hands up to form a beak. Lovely, well done. After chick pose, we're going into lamb pose. Popping our hands on the floor, coming onto our knees. All the lambs are bouncing around on the grass in the fields near where I live. After lamb stretch, we're going into butterfly. So we place our feet together, shuffle our bottoms as close to the feet as we can, holding onto the big toes, and we flap our wings up and down. Lovely. Trying to get the knees as close to the floor as we can. After butterfly pose, we're going into an Easter lily pose. So we lift our legs up, holding on to our ankles if we can. Can we balance on our bony bottoms? Lovely. And then we place our legs down. After our Easter lily pose, we're going into Easter basket. Easter basket, we sit up nice and tall. We lift our legs off like that, and we can have our hands above our heads to form the handle of the basket. Well done, everybody. After Easter basket, we're going to lie on our backs to do rainbow pose. So we lie flat on our backs like this, and we have our feet as wide as our hips, and we lift our hips up towards the sky, making a rainbow shape with our bodies. And then slowly come down. Well done. And sitting up nice and tall. After our rainbow stretch, we're going to go into our Easter bunny pose. Sitting up nice and tall, nice straight back. We can give some ears above our heads like this. Lovely. Try and keep your back nice and straight. After Easter bunny, we're going to fold forwards into ladybird pose. So we have our head down for ladybird pose. We can lift our arms up like this for wings if we want to. And then we come all the way up. Our last pose in our Easter sequence is Easter egg pose. So for Easter egg pose, we're going to lie on our backs and bring our knees into our chests. We might want to roll and rock from side to side like a wobbly egg would do if it was on the table. Well done. And then we come all the way back up. Excellent, that is our Easter sequence. Let's try it one more time. So standing up, we do our sunrise first of all. So we're standing nice and tall in mountain pose. Shoulders are pressed down. Nice strong legs. Remember, mountains are tall, mountains are strong, mountains are still. Keep saying that to yourself as you're standing here in mountain pose. So ready for the sunrise? We breathe in, the sun comes up, breathe out, the sun goes down. We breathe in, the sun comes up, and we breathe out, the sun goes down. Lovely. One more time, breathe in, the sun comes up, and as the sun goes down. This time, when our arms go up, we're going to fold forwards into our umbrella stretch to shield us from those April showers. Breathe in, stretching all the way up, and then as you breathe out, you come all the way forwards to touch the floor, bending your knees if you need to. Well done. After our umbrella pose, we step our feet apart gently and come down into a chick pose. We don't want our bottoms touching the floor. We want to keep our bottoms off the floor. Lovely. Well done. Pushing your knees apart with your elbows. After chick pose, we're going into lamb pose. On our hands and knees, like a little lamb in the field. Lovely. Well done. After our lamb pose, we're going into butterfly. So we sit on our bottoms, shuffle our bottom as close to our feet as we can. And let's get flapping those wings, loosening up our hips, sending our knees down towards the ground. Lovely. And then after butterfly, it's time for Easter lily. So we go rock back on your bottom a little bit as you lift your legs up and hold onto your ankles. Try and point your toes if you can. Excellent, lovely Easter lily stretch. And we come down, ready for Easter basket. So pop your feet onto the floor. We lift one leg and then the other leg. And then we send our arms to the sides first of all, and then take our hands above our heads to make the handle of our Easter basket. All of our lovely chocolate eggs will go in the middle of our basket here. Well done. After our Easter basket stretch, it's time for rainbow. So we lie on our backs, feet are hip width apart, and we push our hips up to the ceiling. Lovely, well done everybody. Making a rainbow shape with our bodies, and we slowly come all the way down, and then we rock back up to sit on our bottoms. After our rainbow pose, it's time for Easter bunny. We sit up on our knees like this, nice and tall. Let's add a twist in this time as well. So we twist over to one side. Excellent. And we twist over to the other side. And let me see those Easter bunny ears before we go into ladybird pose. I've seen lots of ladybirds coming into my garden. We're going to fold forwards and curl up in a ball just like a little ladybird. And then we can send our wings all the way up. Lovely. And then we come all the way back up to sitting. Ready for our Easter egg pose. So for Easter egg pose, we lie on our backs and hug our knees into our chests. Well done. We might want to rock from side to side. Excellent. Now this time we're not going to sit up. We're going to send our legs straight forwards and lie on our backs. I'm lying in the nice soft grass. If you're doing this inside, you can imagine that you're lying in the grass. Can you hear the birds in the skies? Can you feel the breeze going across your body, the spring breeze? Put the backs of your hands on the floor and imagine you're lying in the lovely sunshine outside, listening to the birds, imagining those lambs, those chicks, the ladybirds. Try and lie as still as you can. Then pop your hands onto your tummy. We're going to breathe in so that our belly goes up. And breathe out so that our belly goes down. Breathe in so that your belly goes up. And breathe out so that your belly goes down. Breathe in so that your belly goes up. And breathe out so that your belly goes down. Well done. Breathe in one more time. And breathe out so that the belly goes down. And very slowly come up to sit. Before we go, we're going to do bunny breath. So for bunny breath, We tip our chin down towards our chest. We do 3 little sniffs in and then 1 big long breath out just through our noses so our mouths are closed. So we breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One last time, breathe in, breathe out. Excellent. And before we say goodbye, let's finish with our finger tapping. So if you've done any of my other videos, you will know how to do this. If not, I'll go through it quickly with you now. So we have our hand in front of us and we're going to tap each finger to our thumb. And once we get to our little finger, we go back the other way. So it's to the count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, backwards, 5, 6, 7. If you've not done it before, just have a quick practice with your hand on your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep looking at your hand if you need to. 5, 6, 7. And when you can do it on one hand, maybe try 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's try it with our eyes closed. I will count a couple of rounds for you, then I'll give you some time to carry on counting in your head. So you're sitting nice and still. Make sure you're comfortable before we start. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try and close the eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to stop. You carry on counting in your heads, tapping your fingers to your thumbs, sitting as still as you can. Try and keep counting. If you lose count, just go back to the beginning and start from 1. And open the eyes. Well done, everybody. Hopefully you're feeling nice and calm. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter, and I'll be back next week with another video. So let's pop our hands together and say that very special word before we go. Namaste.